Hello, and welcome to the New Age Chic channel. If you're new here, we build an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates 2 Shifting Sands, one of our two tables telling one overarching story in the world of Exandria. And I would love for you all to say hello to the amazing cast we have at this table. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, everyone.
If you're new, that being said, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. That being said, we would love it if you could waste that Bezo buck subscription on us, like the amazing Jayke Types did. Thank you so much, Jayke Types, for the
fuck that guy. Hate that
fucking
guy.
nerd.
Spend his
Hate
money.
that motherfucker.
But by subscribing to us, you help us keep this show going and doing all the things like artwork for these amazing artists by our artist, whose name is escaping me because I have brain damage. Clara Draws, something like that. Clara Fang, that's what it is. Clara Fang.
You're doing great.
Also, music is by Soncraft. And if you could go over there and harass them saying, hey, I saw you guys on New Age Geeks and they're really awesome. You should support them more because they're out here shouting you guys out. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. And for the comments, let's see. Who do you think is going to be the first one of these four to actually die in the campaign? Not in real life, because that would be very traumatic. And stay dead. Like, they need to get a new character. And why do you think that?
It's me or the frog. It has to be.
Let me know, because I would love to hear your suggestions. That being said, we have a Discord. In that Discord, you can talk to us, theorize, do fan art. If you have fan art and you submit it to us, either in the Discord server or through the email, newagegeeks34@gmail.com, with the subject title as fan art, you give these guys a free reroll that they can actually save between episodes, unlike the one they get from the recap. Speaking of recaps, Cam, why don't you give us a recap for last week's episode? Not last week's episode, 3 weeks ago's episode, because we were off last week and the week before that. So this is reaching back into those memory banks with that big, beautiful brain. Give us a recap.
Okay, so last episode, I'll just preface it there. We ended up at the Dancing Jackal in, sorry, my cat is trying to harass me. My cat was trying to harass me in Lunpur, and in order for us to be able to get room and board, the barkeep, I'm slowly remembering his name. It was episode 11. Harim gave her essentially an audition, killed it, and then Fogg had a brilliant idea of trying to sell off what we now call the thicker liquor, where he essentially just makes ale a lot more concentrated in the taste of like hops and barley. That goes swimmingly for all of 2 seconds, and then Mac kind of steps in and helps out. Later in the night, Mac takes their new ward G to tuck him in for bed and lets the boys kind of just chat. Fogg and Abe talk about Abe's past, and Shaylee Nightlock, who we are actually trying to find, and possibly off her. Hopefully off her. There was a lucid dreaming sequence, which turned out to be more of a nightmare sequence.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I even typed in my notes, it was all a dream, I hate you, Joe. In all caps, not even joking.
But I gotta figure, did you read Word Up? Did you read Word Up magazines? You're too young for that one, apparently.
I'm not much younger than Tech, so
Yeah, but he's
or
close.
Doug.
Why am I getting drawn into this?
Because you two and I are all in our 30s.
To make
So
it worse,
am
I
I.
know what that is, and I'm younger than everyone here. So
That's because you're a man of culture.
I love that she called everyone in their 30s but Joe. Joe's like, what? I'm not fucking 40.
No. I said Tech and Doug and I.
Yeah, like us were in our 30s, and this one Joe was like, wait, hold on. So
Joe is like 72, guys.
I don't like this game. I don't like this game.
Jake, stop! He's gonna TPK us.
It's called aging. It's okay.
The next morning, so everybody goes to bed. The next morning, Fog and Mac actually kind of have a talk about like how there are tough decisions that need to be made, and none of us are alone to make those tough decisions. It was a lot of role playing last session, which I'm not mad at. And the party all go downstairs to kind of converge. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
English is not my strong suit right now, guys. Over breakfast, where we find out more about Shaylee and her family and how they actually kind of keep this whole town afloat. So many much tough decisions to be made amongst the party at the current moment. And that's kind of where we left off last session. We kind of ended a little early.
Yeah. Okay, that being said, I know I skipped what we're doing, what you guys have going on this week, but we'll get to that at the end of the episode. You got to stick around to find out what these fucking fantastic people are doing this week. Okay, picking up where we last left off. I've got a weird energy tonight, so we are going to dive right into it. All right, as you all have reconnoitered down at in the bar area of the Jumping Jackal, Marvel, having spent a good portion of your day studying and going over your notes to yourself, is there anything Marvel would have liked to do in the last couple hours before napping and then coming downstairs with everyone?
Probably not.
Okay. All right. Well then, as one by one, you all kind of gather together at the lower levels of the inn. G makes his way down as well, following quickly behind you. Mac, gliding along your coattails, and you all find yourselves down there. There is the smell of meat being cooked in the back, potatoes, obviously. And you all are served breakfast at a small table for the 5 of you.
So, did anyone have any weird dreams or anything fun to talk about?
I had a weird dream.
Damn. Just immediately just kind of turned my side and look at him. It's like, okay.
So we were flying in the cool airship we got, and Mr. Fogg, you sprouted wings and you started flying around next to us, and then a cow was flying too, and I don't know where the cow came from because it was just kind of up in the air. And then you jumped on the cow and you turned into a big wolf and you started eating the cow in the sky. It was super weird. Wasn't expecting that. And then Mac, Miss Mac, I'm sorry. You were just up at the front of the boat, arms outstretched, just claiming you're the queen of the world, which I thought kind of weird. And while you were doing that, Abe was kind of like leaning up against the rail, just watching you. And you could see like his eyes just pulsing with these big hearts. And then Mr. Marvel, you had like one of those creepy hand monster things, but it was all cut open and its guts were everywhere. And you were just going through and like, oh, this is a stomach. And you were writing notes and it was super weird.
I think this kid can see the future.
That's ridiculous. Cows don't fly.
I think this is a sign we don't give him any more sugar before bed.
Who's
I
waiting?
mean, that
Gave him
kind of
sugar
just sounds
before
like
bed?
what happened on the way here, isn't it?
Was there a flying cow?
Might have been. I wasn't really paying attention.
I don't think any of us were.
I eat the potatoes.
Okay. If there's nothing you guys would like to discuss, what is the plan for the day?
Weren't we going to the market?
We were supposed to be going to the market while we were in waiting for this. So like we were buying items and stuff like that.
That's right.
I don't think anybody bought items. We could go to the market.
Shopping episode. Just kidding.
Not gonna be a shopping episode.
The shit we would get into. Just even in a market.
I'm cool with the shopping episode, but we have a surprise waiting in the wings, so I don't want to derail us too much.
The wings of the cow. All right. So first things first, we head to speak to a woman.
I guess so. Did any of us figure out exactly where she is? I'm guessing one of the manors.
No idea.
I chew my potato, and then I lean forward and I look at Harim, and I just go, so we already talked to you about Shalia Nightlooks. We happen to know which one of the estates are hers?
Yes, the largest manor up by the just off the port. I'll tell you exactly where in a moment as I bring up all of the information I have for the city.
Do you have it down in the basement if you need to bring it up?
That would be
Must
great.
be a very big city if
Oh,
you're
it is
carrying that many
quite big.
books.
The city is quite large.
You've got them organized alphabetically, nice.
It's amazing, isn't it? Here we go. Up in the Noble Heights, the estate of House Aucurideval is visible from nearly every district.
Sounds like we have a place to go then.
How far is it?
From here, you're looking at maybe a 20 to 30 minute walk. Shorter if you get on horseback.
I would be concerned if any of us needs horseback and doesn't want to walk 30 minutes.
We can walk through the market, so you can have your.
It's true. My good man, could I possibly trouble you to watch the wee bald one while we're gone?
If you don't mind him putting in a little bit of elbow greasing. I have to
Jay,
work.
you're hired.
Very well. Come on, we will get you washing dishes. There's plenty for you to do.
I just like get down on his level and I'm like, if I hear that you were anything but absolutely on your best behavior, no more pastries, no more shopping trips, none of it.
That's not fair.
Savvy? No, savvy.
Oh, what am I supposed to do this whole time?
I'll take away Lila too.
Oh, sorry.
You be on your best behavior. You work hard. We'll be back later.
Okay.
Pinky promise.
Washington.
Can you bring me back a candy?
I'll think about it.
Okay, I'll
And
be
if
really
you
good.
were-
I swear.
If I hear you were anything less than a wee gentleman, I'm eating all of that candy in front of you. Yeah, I'll do it.
I knew you couldn't. He looks towards you, Abe. I knew you couldn't trust devils.
Washing
Clearly-
dishes is better than
Clearly
picking up horse
trying to make a
shite.
joke.
I'm gonna slip him a dagger.
he palms it and quietly tucks it into his waistband.
Do you guys try to even hide that it's happening in front of Mac's face?
No.
He is trying. and
I
not
look
good
at
it.
back as I do it.
I just slow turn look at Maravel and I'm like, you better sleep with one eye open. I will shave you bald.
Where are we going?
Noble Heights, keep up.
Okay. So, with that, you all begin to make your way through the city. You could see the Noble Heights. It is literally elevated on the mountainside that surrounds Lumpur. There is a long kind of very elevated road that you get the sense is meant to be difficult to show the grandiose that is the noble houses of Lumpur. You see, largest of all, a large mansion. As you climb up, there are wrought iron gates crowning with flowering stone arches. Beyond them, you could see immaculate gardens stretching towards a magnificent estate of white marble and emerald roofs. And as you kind of look around, you can see the entirety of Lumpur stretched out below. You see the tapestries of canals and vineyards and towers and the distant mountains on the other side of the city. As you approach the wrought iron gates, there is a pair of what you gather are probably mercenaries, not wearing actual any sort of like uniform. They're just wearing a solid breastplate with a bit of kind of intricate design across it. There is they are both elves, however, and they have this very thin kind of scimitar-like sword at their sides.
They had curved blades. Sorry.
Can we help you with something?
We all just shove Abe forward.
Looking for Shaylee Nightlocks.
What is your business with Mistress Nightlocks?
Have some questions.
I'm afraid I'm going to need a little bit more than that.
She had dealings with someone in the past, and we would like to understand those dealings.
What is your name?
Aberama.
They kind of look towards each other, and one of them motions for the other one to kind of head inside. As that is happening, you notice a younger woman, at least for you, Abe. Sorry, I have a lot of notes for this, so sometimes it's gonna take me a little bit. A younger woman, kind of olive tone skin, this silverish black hair, these violet gray eyes, very slender. She was wearing these dark robes, kind of embroidered with stars, and you see this book kind of tucked underneath her arm, kind of poking up from inside the gate, looking maybe about 100 feet away, kind of poking her head up.
I glance over at her, make direct eye contact with her.
She kind of pops her head down for a minute before sticking back up again and giving a little wave. Probably looking to be like in her early teens. So for an elf, you gather she's probably in her early 100s. She kind of gives a small wave to all of you.
I nod back.
Okay. With that, let me just get this set up. Oh boy.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. I can't remember. Oh, here, I'm clicking the wrong fucking links. Okay. Sorry. Okay. As soon as they join in, we should be good.
I know that profile picture.
We don't know that profile picture. Oh my gosh, I know you.
You do?
Hi, Pookie.
Hi, baby.
I would like to welcome our resident new person. Real quick, Em, just let everyone know who you are.
Hi, I'm Em. I am still listening to the stream, so I'm hearing myself. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Dang.
Hi, I'm Em. I'm going to be playing Hero. And you could follow me at Niere on everything. What else should I say? I'm panicking. I'm having heart palpitations.
That's perfect. As you see this younger girl kind of waving at you, you see a older, comparatively, young woman kind of make her way over and just palm this elven girl's head. Em, or rather Hero, would you care to introduce yourself? Or describe yourself, rather.
Yeah. So you see a fairly tall, massive, I would even go as far as to say, Azamar. She walks forward. She's got fair skin, orange hair, copper, you know how it be. She's got white wings that are gilded at the very tips with what looks like it would have been the silkiest smooth skin if it wasn't for the giant gash wounds all over. Her eyes look at you with a little bit of apprehension, but she quickly looks back down at the elf. Not really wanting to look at you guys for very long. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, probably clothes, huh? I was like, what am I forgetting? She's not dressed very nicely. She's wearing kind of tattered black clothes. The nicest thing on her is probably her necklace, which is just kind of a purple chain necklace with a little amethyst hanging off of the very end of it. And she looks very shy. She looks shy. But she doesn't say hi. She barely glances at you. She looks almost scared to talk to you.
As you kind of place your hand on Seraphine's head, she looks towards you. Master, who is that? He looks very familiar.
She just kind of shakes her head.
Do you think Mother will let them in? He looks kind of
And then-
slamish.
She shakes her head a little bit more aggressively before kind of tapping at you said Seraphina's shoulder, and like trying to kind of pull her away from the group of people that just came in.
Back to spells. Goodbye. Hopefully Mother gives you the time of day. Now, Master, what spell are we going to learn today?
Well, how about we focus on the one that you were supposed to have ready a couple
That was
days
so
ago?
boring.
It's Firebolt. It's not boring.
But I want something big like Fireball. I want to blow up everything. Not just like a little thing. I want to blow it all up.
If you think that you could use a fireball yet, child, you're going to be the death of me.
If I had Fireball, I might be.
Well, that's not concerning at all. I kind of laugh a little nervously, like look down a little bit, like, and you know, I very gently kind of usher her to grab out her items. Where's your focus?
Oh. Is that the thing I'm supposed to hold on to at all times whenever I want to cast spells?
Yes, you can't really do much without it.
Oh, I think I left it in the library.
All right, why don't you run along inside and grab it?
Yes, ma'am. And she kind of begins to run off into the distance as the guard that had gone in to talk to the lady of the house, Lady Nightlocks, makes his way back out. You haven't had much kind of interaction with the guards of the estate since being hired. So you don't really know their names yet, but as he kind of looks past you, he gives a slight, almost curt nod to you. Lady Cadenmain? Is that how you say your name? I apologize.
Cadenamain.
Cadenmain. I'm going to get it, I promise. I apologize.
It's okay.
Just so you're aware, this group is going to be entering in, so we will be having guests.
Should I do anything to prepare?
I would just, maybe take the studies inside, and the lady seemed a bit cautious about whoever this gentleman is, so maybe keep an eye in case things turn south.
I get visibly upset at the concept of taking the child learning how to use Firebolt
Inside.
inside to work on the spell. This has happened before. So I kind of look down and I'm like, okay. And I glance over at, well, all of you. And I give like a very small, like, And then I start to kind of move inside. I'm like tucking my hair behind my ears and grabbing things off the floor. And I walk towards the door, and before I walk in, I stand there and I just take a few really deep breaths as I try to calm my heart rate from the genuine fear of going inside the house. And then I make my way inside.
Okay. Eventually, this guard makes his way back down to all of you and kind of opens the gate, allowing entrance. The lady of the house will be waiting for you in the grand foyer.
I have been visibly like upset since I heard the kid say, hopefully mother lets you in. And so I just kind of step off to the side and kind of put out an arm, being like, after you, to the rest of the group.
Okay.
I'm not going first.
I'm gonna walk up behind Abe, grab him by his rib cage, turn him, and start frog marching him in. Grumbling under my breath, this is your side quest. You're gonna get this over with. You're gonna be fine.
I just want to say I don't think you should say frog marching you in with small right.
There's a bunch of different ways I could have said.
Camille is saying that Mac would never disrespect Fog like that.
Frog would have just been like, do we march? Like, is that a thing that people do? I don't
How
know.
dare you? Frogs don't march. We hop.
I march?
I march.
Huh?
As you enter in through the gate, before you stretches a landscape more reminiscent of that of a royal palace than a private estate. You see terraced gardens descend towards reflecting pools fed by crystal clear fountains. You see flowering trees arch over immaculate stone pathways and a manor itself rising high above them, its white marble walls gleaming beneath the emerald roof. Despite the grandeur, there is still this unusual stillness hanging out above the grounds, as though the estate itself is quietly watching you as you enter in. You see a bit of peacocks kind of making their way through the open grounds. And you enter down through, making your way to the large set of doors that sit in front of you.
What?
Just the chat of faces.
Oh no, not Empire.
I had
Wait, what am I doing?
Nothing.
Oh my God.
Nothing. You're perfect.
In the chat.
As you enter in through the large set of double doors, you see already kind of standing there, powerful in her visage, this tall elvish woman. Oh, did we lose tech?
His camera went off.
Oh, shit. Tech lost tech. What's happening?
Tech lost tech. Oh no.
Yeah, my camera went out for a sec. Don't know why, but it's still
After
there.
all the
I'm
work
still
we
here.
did to make sure that I wouldn't destroy your guys' stream by joining the call halfway through. Good job, Tech. I hope that we're good enough friends in the 3 minutes that we've known each other for me to talk like this to you.
We were.
Until
Good
now.
luck.
Dang.
Good luck.
You know,
Why does my
AA
character?
round.
Why does my character keep getting poisoned when I wake up? What's happening? I don't know.
All right.
Fix
well,
yourself.
Tech,
You
while
can still
fix
go,
that-
man. You
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say,
can't
while
see
you
me.
fix that, you see this for a relatively tall woman, just under 6 feet tall, though leaps and bounds over Hero. Hero being this diminutive woman, just the smallest you've ever
Oh,
seen.
he don't know.
Wait,
Doug,
what do you
you
mean the
don't know.
smallest you've ever seen? How tall did you make me?
Doug,
I
he
didn't make you
doesn't know
anything.
that M is massive.
No, I know all the.
That
I
is
know the jokes. I've been
massive.
watching Tales of Pantheon.
Well, you don't know. You clearly don't know that M is massive.
I know she is at 5'1".
I'm 5.
Huge.
In real life, I am 5'5.5", mind you, and so is my character.
Fun fact: M is actually taller than me IRL.
Anyways, back.
M's massive.
You see this elegant elven woman standing just under 6 feet tall. Her warm bronze skin and this long midnight black hair, streaked with just the slightest bit of silver, and these striking emerald green eyes with just the slightest flecks of gold. You see her dressed in this elegant emerald and ivory dress. Living vines kind of stretched out across her shoulders with bits of gold for the leaves. You see on one of her fingers a platinum signet ring with this crest you're not familiar with. Looking around, you can see several of the house guards lined up around her. And you can see Seraphine kind of peeking out from above the stairs, kind of leaning over the top rails with Hiro not far away from her. Can I help you with something? I understand your name is Abrama.
Correct. And we don't know each other. So I apologize for the entry.
Well, I think we not knowing each other, why are you black and white tech?
He's in the past.
Well, I mean, maybe black and Hispanic. Jesus. But no, I'm not sure what's happening.
Okay.
I have all types of tech issues.
Okay, sorry.
Tech has tech issues.
Man. I'm very well aware of who you are, Aberama. Why have you come here?
Do you? Because I don't know you.
Well, it'd be pretty difficult for me to not know my own son. And as she says that, you hear Seraphine screams at the top of the stairs. What? I have another older brother?
A point of conversation I didn't expect that we'd get into right away. And frankly, I don't want to. Your daughter looks kind. I don't want to ruin her opinion of you.
She's one of 5. I'm sorry, 6, now that you're back.
So you only got rid of the first one?
It was a necessary evil, Aberama.
Necessary. That's a word for it.
Would you not consider the viability of a city necessary for one life? Would you not consider the protection of your children necessary for one life?
I would. Trust me, I don't hold it against you for that. Because unlike your children, I've had to kill many. So I know what's worthy of one life. I lean over my shoulder and I look at Mac and I go, "Can I have one of the coins? The demon ones."
Wait. Why are we giving them to her?
So she knows. Trust me.
With my life.
I take the coin, like give you like a slight nod, and I turn back around and I just flick the coin at my mom. You know what that is?
A coin that I frankly couldn't care less about.
It's not just a coin.
You should know what that is.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm gonna let that slide.
You look like you've let a lot slide in your life.
I won't talk like that, and all your guards and your new family are dead. Am I clear?
My son. You are obviously welcome in your ancestral home, but you will not dictate the rules of my house.
That coin is a soul coin. You made a deal with a demon to get rid of me. We want to know how you got out of that deal other than lying.
I didn't use you as collateral to get out or to sell you off for no reason. Son, I made a sacrifice for our family. One, should you have been born and lived in this household, I have no doubt you would have made yourself. It was a necessary evil to ensure this city and your brothers and sisters were protected. And I haven't snuck out of the deal at all.
Out of curiosity, which part is the evil? Giving your firstborn son to the hag? Giving the same son to the demon? Or fucking an orc?
Hero's looking between them like this. Jaws getting ever further down.
I'm
And
just
she's-
standing there like,
Yeah, just
I'm not quite
Bullshit.
sure what you mean by fucking an orc. I would never debase myself from your father. But you're angry, and I understand that. Would you like to meet your brothers and sisters?
Not particularly.
Well, your sacrifice has ensured that they've grown up without strife, with their bellies full, with their skin warm every night, their heads resting on pillows of feather.
I glance over at the young girl who I noted earlier seemed nice.
Your sister, you can say it
And-
out loud.
Yeah, my sister. Just start crying. I stare at her for like a couple seconds and then I look back and I go, I'm glad. Truly, I am. Again, I don't hold it against you while I do feel rage. I'm not angry. I had a mother. And I love her. And she loved me. You are not my mother.
I am just the person who gave birth to you. I understand you've probably had a relatively hard life, Amarama. And I don't hold your contempt against you. But I will not be accused of some evil that is unwarranted. I've done evil in selling you away. But it was for a good reason. And I just want you to know that it wasn't because I didn't love you. I just knew you would be the strongest, or you would be stronger for it.
We have questions that you can help us with. I'm not asking for you to make up amends for the past 30 years. I'm not asking you to explain how I am part orc, despite your stating of that. Help us answer the questions. We'll leave. We'll get out of your hair. I don't want anything else from you.
How about this? We enjoy a nice evening together. You can meet the rest of your siblings and your father. Your real father, not whatever orc you believe you're from. And we can discuss things from there.
Just clarifying really quickly, when I looked in my book of secret things, I did read the paragraph of her fucking an orc, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't want to admit it.
Just clarifying. I was like, am I making that up? Am I going crazy?
No, you're right.
Okay. Fine. If that's what you want, we'll stay.
Please, go wash yourselves up. You all smell like a swamp. And she kind of looks towards you as she says that, Father.
Well, that's not nice. Also, the thing you said about Mac also wasn't nice, especially since everyone keeps calling you the prostitute of this place.
Fog.
As you say that, Fog, you see all of the guards that surround her begin to draw their blades, and she just kind of raises a slight finger to them as they are resheathed. Hero, you feel your shirt being gripped by this early teens elf woman. She is losing her shit and trying to not say anything because she doesn't want to get smacked in the mouth.
I'm just gonna gently put my hand over her mouth.
She doesn't move it at all. She just like holds your hand there and turns to look at you and silently like screams in your hand before looking back at it.
I'm gonna just kind of shake my head and be like, no, you don't want to find out what's gonna happen to both of us if you fucking do anything right now. You're gonna get us both fucking hit, dog. Don't do anything.
Oh,
I'll start slowly moving, but like backing away unless lady of the house tells me to stop moving. We're gonna kind of move our way up the stairs and to do something away from
yeah.
the psycho
Yeah.
prostitute.
You are able to kind of slip off to gain a little bit more privacy with you and surfing. You guys make your way off to her room, which is probably about 5,000 square feet. So not a small room by any means. And there is just rows of books in her room. Several stuffed animals. She is growing out of the phase of stuffies, but still kind of refusing to let him go. Even though you know her the oldest of the Nightlocks, Elira, just ribs her constantly for him.
Joe, spell check.
Elira.
I mean, Hero's gonna go sit with all of the plushies and be like, unless you want these to catch on fire, I suggest that we... I don't think that we should maybe practice in here.
But Mom told us to go to our room.
Yes, we can be in here, but maybe we try a different spell today. Do you want to try something new?
I don't even. How can you think of spellcasting right now when apparently I have an older brother named Aberama that is downstairs right now?
You know better than to go against what your mom wants. And quite frankly, you know that I know better than to go against what your mom wants.
I know, Hero. I'm sorry, Master Hero. But I'm so curious now.
If you really want...
Do you have a spell? Oh my gosh. Do you have a spell I can listen to downstairs?
Great question.
Do you have a spy spell, Master Hero?
No. No, I don't.
That would be so useful.
Can make you really small. I can make you really small.
I was gonna say I'm really small, but then compared to you, I'm huge.
How tall is this child? How tall is this child?
Just under 6 feet.
M's massive. Just so massive.
Yeah, but I guess Hero isn't. She kind of like bites her lip a little bit to keep herself from talking back to the child who is technically her employer. And if you want to try to sneak down to talk to him, I can try to help you, I guess.
How about you do it and report back to me?
That seems like a really bad idea that I don't really want to do.
But
personally.
also, I could just tell Mom that you're not teaching me the way I want to be taught.
God, I'm so glad I didn't get raised here.
She kind of looks at her for a minute. There's like, I guess I kind of look at her, and for a minute there's like a little bit of like just like rage, but I know I can't really do anything about it, so I kind of just, what would you like me to do exactly?
Oh gosh, go find out who these people are. Tell me all about them. I want to know every detail. What's their favorite color? What they've been doing for this amount of time. I want all the details.
If I'm gone for too long, but your mom, if I'm gone for too long, she's gonna notice.
She's gonna notice when I tell her to.
Okay. Resigned. I try to sneak out of the fucking room, I guess.
Roll me a stealth check.
God
First roll
damn
for
it.
tonight.
Assuming I have to use the little, the
You don't.
D&D Beyond.
Nope, you can use your physical dice. Just
don't be horrible. Don't be horrible.
don't be a
person.
scumbag. Yeah. If you say natural 20, I'm gonna slap you.
Natural 1, dog.
Okay.
I'm glad never in my life had this much bad luck.
I'm glad this is the opposite of Tales of Pantheons.
I like that our Mike didn't even pick that up. I love you, Em.
Oh my god. I said, I'm gonna get beat.
Damn.
Okay, wait, I have a plus, wait, what's my stealth? I got a +4.
That's okay. You rolled a natural 1, so it's still a fail.
Okay, yeah, cool.
You make your way down. out of the room, and you all kind of, as you're beginning to clear out, you see Shaylee beginning to make her way up the stairs with her guards kind of flanking her on either side. You see Hiro kind of making her way out of the room and down the hallway, and they just kind of bump directly into the lady of the house. What are you doing out of the room?
I just grabbing a quick snack from the kitchen so that she can turn it small.
You just feel a hand slap across your face. Your cheek begins to pulse with heat. You have one job while you're here. It is to train her to be a wizard.
And I am.
No.
Was just
There is
grabbing...
no need for an excuse. There's no need for an explanation. Go do the job you are hired to do. Now.
Okay.
Yes, my lady.
Yes.
Is
Yes,
the words
my
you're
lady.
looking for.
Yes.
Not
yes, my, yes,
sure,
my lady.
not okay, not on it. Yes, my lady. I swear
My lady.
by the gods, I will teach you some fucking manners by the time this is over.
Thank you, my lady.
Look at that, you can then. And she walks off down the hall, leaving you standing there with the 4 newcomers downstairs.
Man, I got 2 really bad choices right now. I can ignore her and keep talking to them, or I can go back in there and get in trouble.
Do we see this whole exchange?
100%.
I
Yeah.
just walk up to Hiro and I'm like, you know, I'd call her a cunt, but she lacks both the depth and the warmth.
I would not call her anything. It's the lady of the house.
Look at me. It's okay. We're not gonna say shit to her.
She can hear you.
I wish she would. I'm Mac.
Hiro. And I outstretch my hand and I shake, and I'm very shaky, and all over my hand you can feel just scarring, and it's all recent.
One simple question. I'm gonna be a little blunt here. Did you get those before or after you got here?
I'm getting used to the job. The young master just wanted to know a little bit about you guys before I go back. Favorite color, favorite animal, something. Where you specifically? I look over at Ibrahima and I'm like, anything, just a couple of facts, please. Hurry.
Green and snakes, probably. I like all animals. I was raised by a fae.
Okay. I'm just gonna make something up for the rest of you guys. I'm gonna go. It's nice to meet you. And she's gonna kind of like quickly tuck her hair behind her ears and kind of turn on one foot and start like booking it back to the room. When she does that, just for some depth and character, you can see there are big scars all over her back too. Also recent, there are chunks of feathers missing from her wings. And I
feel something
walk into the other room.
viscerally angry just enter my body, and I turn to Abe and I just like shove a finger into his chest and I'm like, we're killing her.
Wait. We need to know what we need to know. Once we know, we can go, we can do whatever happens.
As you guys are having this conversation, you see a younger elven man, probably relatively in his mid-20s. Hiro, you recognize this as Kalen, the second son.
Do all their
Tell me
names
I'm
rhyme?
not walking right into him.
No. Seraphine doesn't rhyme with Kalen.
Oh, sorry. I'm going inside.
I'm like, did I do something? Did I accidentally do something? You see he has dark brown skin, dark brown hair, these sharp green eyes, a very athletic build, with this, which even for an elf is very surprising, this very short, well-kept beard. He's wearing this beautiful kind of black silk outfit with these gold trimmings. A small kind of wrapped tobacco cigarette kind of poking out from his lips. He looks towards you, Hiro, being the only one here he knows. Who are these people, Hiro?
Yes. This is Abraham and Mac, and their
Fog and
friends.
Maribel.
And I mishear you, Mog and Carol.
Mog? Which one of you is Mog?
It's Fog.
Fog.
Apologies.
Not, that's not much of a better name. Fog, which one of you is
That
Fog?
is Carol, though.
When Mac interrupts and says it's actually Fog and my God, what's their name? Marival. She like visibly flinches that you just corrected her in front of this child. Adult.
I'm putting myself between Hiro and whoever this new man is.
Kalen.
Well, Mac doesn't know this
I
man.
know. I'm saying it so it
Mac
said.
doesn't know him.
I
Camille
am
knows who it
gonna
is.
kind of turn to the group since I am now also technically boxed in by Mac and not able to get back to the room I'm supposed to be in. Be like, and guests, this is Kaylin, Master Kaylin.
Hiro, you don't have to call me that. It's fine. I'm not. Again, we've had this conversation. You're not teaching me anything, and I don't care.
Yes.
Hiro, it's fine. Relax.
I just kind of smile tightly.
He puts his hand out towards you, Abe, being probably the first and foremost in the group. Nice. Wow, you look a lot like my dad. Nice to meet you. Aberama, was it? Kalen. Aberama. I'm sorry. Kalen, not Lux.
So then you're one of my brothers, then. If the littlest one is my sister and you said that I look like your father, I'm guessing that makes you one of my brothers. No?
So you're that Aberama.
It's not a very common name.
I didn't want to assume my brother, who was sold off, kind of making a reappearance is not something I was betting on for today.
So it's known then.
Well,
Now that is a surprise.
to me and Elira,
I just walk over to where the coin landed and just pick up the coin and start flipping it between my fingers. Glad to put a face to the name, then.
Have you... I don't even know what to say. Are you okay? Have you been okay? I mean, I've heard about you, but I don't know anything about you.
The times in the swamp were nice. The times being trained as a legionnaire of hell were less.
I can imagine that being tough.
I don't think you can. It's a nice dress, by the way.
I'm not wearing a dress.
Apparently we're staying for dinner, so we can catch up then.
Okay. Just... I get why you'd be angry. And no matter how you may feel about Mom, I would understand. And I'm here if you need anything.
My upset is not towards you. And as of a few moments ago, I wasn't even upset towards her.
I would imagine you didn't even know it existed up until a few moments ago.
No, I mean, I heard that she had other kids the other day. Now I am currently upset at the fact that she strikes people for being in her way.
He kind of, his eyes turn towards you, Hero, with this just pained look in his face. Like, he has been nice to you the entire week or so you've been here. And he kind of looks at you with almost pity, which probably pisses you off just as much as if he was to hit you as well.
So you want my honest take, brother?
Yeah.
I pity you more than you pity me.
Well, hopefully we can move past all the pity party, and just be brothers.
Play a round of catch.
I don't know if I'm gonna play catch. Maybe box a little bit.
Wouldn't recommend it.
I gently
this is
place
nice.
a hand on Hero's back, and I'm like, go back to your young mistress, and I'm going to cast a first level cure wounds on those fresh scars, like the wounds.
What happens to those wounds, Hero?
I mean, some of them. I mean, I forgot how cure wounds works. I've been playing Scion for too long. Give me a second. I think I'll reach.
I'm
I mean,
sorry. I'm
Fucking
sorry.
Scion.
It's just 4 points of healing, but
It's just 4 points. Okay. Some
Yeah.
of them go away. Some of them go away. She kind of nods, or I kind of nod, and you all hear me take like suck in a breath, and then a sigh of relief, and I say, "It was lovely making your acquaintance. I'll see you at dinner." And then I like swerve around everyone, and I book it for the door.
Okay. Hero, you make your way back up to the room in which your charge is residing in. The rest of you have a few moments to yourself if there's anything you like to do before we kind of move forward to dinner.
I pass back over the the coin, not wanting to hold on to it. I look at I look at Fog after passing back the coin, and I just go, "See, not my mother."
Understood.
Maravel, anything you would like to add? Okay. Well then, as we get ready to flash forward to dinner, we're going to take our first break to give everyone a bit of a chance to relax and see what's going on from here. We'll be right back, everyone. We're back, everyone. Sorry if the stream crashed on you. I ran out of hard drive space, and it is what it is. Suck it, nerds. That being said, as we dive back in, the hours have ticked by. All of you. Is there anything anyone want to do specifically during the time between coming in and dinner? Yes.
I just need to know if the kids set the room on fire so I can be prepared.
Roll me a d20.
I'm not gonna use the same one I used before. Okay. Here we go. We'll use this red and gold one in case everyone wanted to know what it looked like. There's no way in real life I just rolled another fucking nat one.
The house is on fire.
So,
You can't even see it. I'm gonna.
So, Hero.
Yeah.
Seraphine she's trying so hard. And she really wants to cast Fireball.
I told her no to Fireball.
Yeah, you did.
We're doing Firebolt.
Yeah.
We were gonna try Disguise Self.
Probably about 20 minutes into your lesson. The lesson you were hired to do. The lesson you were hired to teach her. Of basic spell work. A fireball goes off in the middle of her room. You swear to the gods she is doing this on purpose. As you feel your skin...
I think she is!
You feel your skin singe as a fireball explodes in the middle of the room. Oh. Her books are on fire. Her blankets are on fire. The room is on fire.
Fireball.
Shit. I don't know if that's good enough.
Are we all hearing this?
Oh, you hear an explosion.
The fireball of silence and despair. No one hears it except for me as I burn alive. I'm screaming. 1 second. Oh my god. Surely I can do something, right?
Am I good to? If this is a solo scene, then I'll back out. But
by all means. By all means,
please
Bob.
help me.
Yep. I'm gonna walk in, open the door, look around for a sec, look where everybody is. As I walk out, I'm just gonna flick my wrist and create water. Let it just splash into the room.
Before you said you were going to flick your wrist, I really wanted you to walk in, look around, see the fire, and go, oh well, then walk out and leave. Just leave it as is.
This isn't something I need to worry about. No, I'm just gonna walk in, flick my wrist back, and look to make sure I'm not drowning the people in the room, but get all of the flames out, and then just create water or shape water back towards me.
How is Seraphine reacting to the
She is
giant fireball?
giggling.
She's giggling. My skin is bubbling off of me, and she is giggling.
Giddy. She's giddy with excitement.
How much damage did I take?
Where's my dice? There they are.
she fucking one-shots me.
Yeah.
You perm in your first episode.
Damn.
It would happen to me too.
Well, guys, this has been M. She's amazing. Roll your new character.
You take 24 points of fire damage. So very close to one-shotting you.
Okay, cool.
Fog, as your head pokes in, the room is on fire. This ASMR is singed to all high hell. And there's a young elf girl just laughing at her in excitement as she has successfully cast Fireball.
And yeah, as soon as I create water, everything's good. Look over and make sure no one else is on fire. When they ask about the room, say that I did it. And like just give a good smile and a nod and walk out.
You didn't do it, I did it.
Yes, but I'm sure the beating you'll get versus the stern talking to I'll get, there's a bit of a difference. Let's try to save the one that's teaching you instead of getting them in trouble. You're a child, but you're not stupid.
Oh, that's fair. Master Hero, I'm sorry, but I really want to learn how to do that spell.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't have anything. Wait a second, give me a second. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use hit spell minor illusion to just kind of cover myself. And my burns that are everywhere, all over me, and my bubbling fucking skin and bubbling wings, because what the fuck? And I'm just gonna kind of hold that image over me while I walk around, and try not to cry while I try to clean up the room and very quickly get rid of all of the burnt blankets. I'm gonna just start kind of piling them in a corner. What else is burnt? You said the books. The books are burnt.
Would you like help with this?
I don't know if that's a good idea. You're not gonna
Gonna-
want to deal with this. I
I'm
promise.
gonna walk over and grab a book and mend. And start prestidigitation mix so that the book kind of just like does the best it can to come back. Obviously it's mending, so if it's burned, it's gone. But I'm gonna like start cleaning up the water and the ashes and make it kind of look like nothing happened in here, but things just fell apart. And then just again go look around the room to make sure I didn't miss anything and just be like, the rest is yours. This isn't my job. And give you a nod and walk out.
Thank you. And then I'm going to turn and check Seraphina for burns because things can only get worse from here. Please tell me the child's okay.
She is covered in probably like a layer of soot from the fireball. So she's got like smears of ash underneath her eyes and her nose. And her eyebrows are a little bit gone.
Have you ever tried makeup? Do you want to
I
learn something new and fun today?
Sure, I'm willing to look into some makeup. I've never had to wear it, obviously, because I am gorgeous, but
Yes, you are. Well, we're gonna learn about eyebrows. Let's. I think my makeup might be too light for you. Do you have any?
I don't think I have any. I can send someone out to get me some if we need it. And she smiles
No.
wide. Her teeth contrasted against the darkening of her skin from soot.
This cunt knows exactly what she's doing. I just want to say that. I will smile back, and I'm gonna tuck her hair behind her ear, and I'm gonna kind of Wipe some of that soot off, and you look
Just
beautiful.
smear a long soot line across your face.
Maybe you should take a quick shower before you're gone.
Joe just
God damn it.
Gotcha
God.
moment.
Why is this fucking camera being difficult?
A lot of tech issues today.
Welcome back.
Why are you all the way down there, Joe?
I have two cameras. I have a backup camera. That's what professionals do.
Smart. I'm not professional. I don't have a backup camera. I am going to. Sorry, I got distracted. Maybe jump in the shower real quick before dinner. That way, you know, you're clean and you can meet your brother dressed nice and not get soot all over everywhere. Where
Okay.
I'll have to clean it up.
You're funny. Yes, I'll go do that now. I'll go shower. It's so funny. I have another brother. I didn't expect that. That is so interesting. Do you think he's good at magic?
I would have no idea. I know he likes snakes, and his favorite color's green.
That's weird. Mother's favorite color is green. Do you think favorite colors are genetic?
You know, that's a really good question. We should ponder it while you take a shower.
Okay, you should ask him.
Right. I can ask him at dinner.
Mm-hmm. He was cute in a roguish way. You should talk to him.
That seems like I shouldn't do that as someone who works in your home. For you. And your mom.
That's probably fair. Okay, I'm gonna go bathe.
Good thinking. I'll clean up. I'll clean up.
Thanks, hero.
Anytime. And then I'm gonna look around the room and see that most of this there's nothing I can do. Not to mention the fact that that bitch definitely heard the fucking fireball and just hasn't come in here yet.
I mean,
just
the
gonna sit on
house
the
is
ground.
large enough that there is a solid chance she didn't actually hear it.
Oh, well, we're gonna go with that. And I'm gonna sit on the ground. I'm gonna start crying. There's nothing I can do about this.
Do we hear this?
That's what I was gonna say. Everyone, go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
I like to imagine that your tears get sucked into Fogg's water like, as he's pulling the water away.
18.
Okay. 2, not enough.
20.
20. Okay, so you and Mac hear it.
What is 17 plus 6?
23.
22? 23?
22.
That's what I said.
23.
Yeah, so you three hear it. Marvel does not.
I go over to the noise. Oh.
As you enter into the room, Mac, it is larger than any house you've ever been in. The room. And you see seated on the floor the poor ASMR woman. Just
But she
crying.
looks great. She looks like nothing has happened to her. Thanks to disguise self.
Did you use disguise self or?
Yeah, that's what I thought I used, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
I thought you. Okay. Can we
Yeah.
smell the burning?
Yeah, 100%.
My skin is boiled. You can send me.
Joe, can I get a smell check?
This is not
Okay.
this is not that show.
Damn it. Right. I just kind of crouched down, hands on knees, and I'm like, hand him over. Let me
What?
see
What?
your arms. You smell like fire.
Well, that's not very nice. I'm doing my best. And I don't have any perfumes here because they threw them away.
Come on. Let me see them.
She looks at you like I look at you like you are going to hurt me if I give you my hands. But I do anyway, and I brace for impact.
I'm going to use a 3rd level cure wounds.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it was only 9 points.
Yeah, I'm soft. Thank you.
How do you feel about, like, you napping?
About what?
Nothing. What? How often does she beat you?
Doesn't. Barely. Really, just don't worry about it. I need the money. I'm good.
You could come with us?
I really need the money.
Just saying. We've got the money.
How much money?
Enough.
I'm not sure you do. And I'm gonna kind of stand up and I'll just drop the disguised self at this point. So I mean, you can see whatever's left of the boiled skin and singed feathers. And I'm gonna start kind of picking up more shit. Mostly just trying not to look in your direction, so that you can't see the shame. Yeah, I mean,
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't necessarily come from a place I like talking about either.
I'm really okay. It's a job. It's hard to find one of those right now. So, you probably don't want to get caught in here. Really.
Oh no. What are they gonna do?
Nothing to you.
Nothing to you either.
They will.
I was raised by a fighter. Prized fighter, by the way. That was supposed to be my legacy. So, I don't like seeing whatever this is. And I don't like the way that it probably makes you feel. Because I've been there.
I'm getting paid better than any job I've ever had.
But at what actual cost? And I exit, like, turn actual tail and exit the room.
I swallow back any kind of reply I might have come up with. And again, I'm just kind of, there's nothing I can do right now except for wait in this room for the kid to get out of the bath, so.
I just approach the boys, essentially, and I'm like, we have to get her out of here.
The boys.
I keep my voice nice and low. You should see the state of her.
We should test if she can handle herself before taking her into a group getting chased by beings that could swallow up our entire city.
Though to be fair, we did take in an orphan who could sometimes forgets his own name.
Yeah, that's the reason we need to test before we take people in. I don't think that orphan can stop a fireball.
No, but it'd be better than constantly being beaten day in and day out. I don't know about the rest of you, but I know what that's like.
I don't compare sadnesses from our past. I'm pretty sure we all have one.
No, I'm just saying I don't like that.
And I
In
agree with
general.
you. I agree with you, but I need you to think of something just for a small second. It would be great to have her. But would it also not be great to see a palm coming out of her mouth and fingers into her eyes? I'm not saying don't take her. I'm saying possibly wait, see if she can handle herself. She doesn't need to prove anything, and we can protect her while we're here. But if we make ourselves a larger group, it's going to be harder to hide ourselves from the people who are tracking you.
Fine.
We'll get time alone. We'll be able to test if she can actually take care of herself. Also, she's probably safer here than, sadly, with us.
Yeah.
Let's see how dinner goes.
If I manage not to stab someone with a fork, it'll be a miracle.
Also, if we kill the lady of the house, then we'll probably inherit her anyway.
I mean, Abe is the eldest. Wouldn't that make him the heir?
I think I was disowned.
Aelin seems pretty chill. We could get him to...
Let's see how dinner goes.
Ugh. 2, 3 are no fun.
Marivelle, also, how do you feel about the? I don't even know how to talk about this situation that we're in.
You could be referring
Aside?
to so many different things.
Heck, I love
We're,
you.
we're in. That's the only way I could have described it. We're in someone's house that we kind of planned to fight, possibly. We're watching abuse happen, and a child just blew up a room and set everything on fire.
Sucks, I guess.
Okay, so we're in the same boat then. Let's just see how dinner goes.
Do we have a plan for this? I know what we need to figure out. See if she knows anything about the coins that we found, the connection to the demons, to everything that we're going on, we're dealing with.
Then we point blank ask her about Moloch.
I just don't think that we maybe should prepare ourselves to massacre an entire mansion within the city that they run. So I'm just wondering if we have an idea of what we're going to do.
Second verse, same as the first. We run out of the city, jump on the skyship, and then we leave. This one's going to be a little bit easier. It doesn't seem like we'll be getting chased by facepalm people.
I think you're forgetting the orphan child we left with the tavern. We'd have to pre-plan that first.
I also
Or we
feel
could
like
run from here, I guess.
I also feel like I should let you all know that I am generally aware of the basics of the deal that she made, and one of those parts of the deal was unlimited power or some shit. I have a feeling that if we go to blows, we probably won't walk out alive.
Fine. Keep it civil. No matter how badly I want to stab someone with a fork.
Do you think if being alive at the end was the plan, I would have stayed with you guys after the facepalm people?
Fog makes a good point.
My plan is still make it out alive. I don't want any of us to die.
Abe also's got a point. You guys are just making me feel torn right now. Okay.
Between
Here's the
living
thing.
and dying was that?
No, I mean, if we
She's
all
been
go out, we all
torn with
go
that
out
the
together.
entire time.
True.
We don't have to bring up my depression episode, okay? No.
We make it out, we survive, we get the information we need, and we adopt another person to take with us.
Well, as you said, just you said that we need to test her first.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't seem to be able to handle combat very well.
In my practice, the ones who think they can't handle combat very well are the ones you have to fear the most. They don't know how to hold back.
To be
Except I
fair, we
think-
also have only seen her interact with a child blowing up a room. We don't know how she deals with actual combat. So
That's fair.
hard to blame her or judge her for that so far.
No, that's also fair.
I don't want to be the one she fights whenever she finally feels like she can fight back also after the years or time of abuse.
Yeah, she could fight me. It's fine.
That's good. Yes, I'm okay with that.
So going into the dinner, I think that my thought is, Mac, if you want to keep an eye out on her, I'll play happy welcome back brother, and the other two of you try to get as much information as you can. Does that sound good?
Was that not already part of the plan? Me looking out for Hiro was her name?
I was setting it up so that we all know what we're doing. I was just stating what we've done.
I
What we've
already
come up
know my part. Just tell them.
Does that sound good to you guys?
I'm not going to talk to your not mother because the last time I did, I called her a prostitute.
I mean,
And what
you
a-
weren't wrong.
And what a lovely sentence that was coming out of your mouth.
I don't know how to not call a thing what it is.
Calling a spade a spade. We love honesty. Remember?
I am called a frog just about every day by one of you or someone around us, so it makes sense.
I've
It's okay.
never called you a frog.
Roll back the tape. No.
That was Camille, that was not Mac!
Is he not a frog?
He's a grung, which they're frog people.
I tell some people I'm a toad, so it depends on who I'm talking to.
We all know you're a wolf, big guy.
We all know you're just...
I mean,
you're-
oh yeah, oh shit. We haven't described our characters, so yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point. Maybe when we come to the dinner scene, we can all describe our characters for our new
Cool.
I was just looking
Got
at
it.
the picture on the Twitch stream.
character arts. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, character art's
Faces.
fantastic. Some things are missing, but it's my fault because I did it later. Artist did great.
Clarify.
But yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready to eat, even though they won't have anything for me.
Okay. Well then, as the hours tick by, eventually you all are given a proper set of dinner attire to dress out of, or dress into rather, for the evening's festivities. Hiro, you are the first to arrive down at the dining table. As you are kind of brought down. You see first and foremost the eldest of the Nightlocks. You see Elira. As you've seen many a time before, she looks the spitting image of Shail. Long black hair, bronze skin, green eyes with the golden flecks, tall, elegant features, and an athletic build. And she even dresses very similar to her. Dark emerald gowns. Though the crown, the shoulder padding of vines is not there, and you would have known this. This is more of a mantle that the lady of the house wears for the Nightlocks. You see Kaylin, who we've already introduced, join you as well. Seraphine joins the table. Eventually, Theron makes his way in. The Theron. He is the younger brother of Seraphine. Warm brown skin, curly dark hair, bright green eyes, very lean, and constantly you could see the dirt kind of caked under his fingernails from, as you would know, his incessant time in the garden. Lyra is not present yet, though you would expect her to typically join with her mother, being the youngest of the children.
I'm gonna help the youngest one that's currently present go wash his hands.
He
Or his mom,
Um,
should say.
he's generally pretty cheerful and optimistic. Theron, he kind of like, come, Miss Hero, I don't want to do my hands again. I
You
just
haven't done
washed them
today.
I just washed them.
Are you sure?
Yeah, clearly lying.
Are you lying?
Clearly lying.
Because I see some dirt under your little fingernails.
Oh, I don't want to have to. Oh, my hands get so dry after washing them.
We'll get you some lotion, honey. But you know what I told you about the dirt under the fingernails? It's gonna start to burrow into your skin.
I forgot
It's
you
gonna
said
start
that.
eating you.
I forgot. No, please stop. Please stop.
It's chewing.
No, I don't want to. All right, I'll go wash my hands. I'm sorry. It runs off.
Good boy. I ruffle his little hair.
At this point, as Theron kind of makes his way off, you all begin to make your way downstairs. There were outfits laid out for all of you to be presentable. Did any of you decide to wear those outfits? No?
What were the outfits?
That's up for you to decide. I will allow you to
Hell yeah.
describe what a respectable outfit would look like for you.
I'm just trying to think. Is I definitely I want to be wearing. I want to try to be presentable. So I'm going to try to wear the outfit, but I imagine that whatever it is, like, doesn't fit him properly because of his weird bodybuilder build.
Yep.
I'll, like, if he's wearing like a nice jacket or whatever, it's like puffing up to look like he has a hunch because the porcupine quills are like holding it up at angles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's Abe. Fog, you just show up in your normal outfit. Marvel, what are you wearing?
Jake, you're muted.
I would have just removed the studded leather jerkin I often wear and just go straight academia robes, or not robes, but like the puffy shoulder shirt, buttoned up, and probably capeless. I wouldn't wear the cape.
Okay. And Makaria, what are you wearing?
saying, definitely something a little more modest than what she usually wears. Probably like an actual dress. I feel like she would be one of those girlies that wears like black crushed velvet, kind of stops here at the collarbone, and then is just tailored to her figure, but not tight or slutty.
Mm-hmm.
Like Abe's mom. I'm sorry, Doug, I had to.
I don't like her.
And then like a nice long, like almost opalescent looking braid because of all the colorful streaks that are in her hair.
Okay. And just for posterity, what is Hiro wearing?
She's not with us.
She's already in the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hiro, not
I mean, Hiro, let's see here. She's probably wearing like a really simple dress. It's like burlap, I don't know. Whatever they provide. I'm poor.
Well, they would have
I
provided
don't
you
think
with
they're
something
trying
a
to-
little bit.
I was like, I
You
don't.
still are a representative of the
Are they
family at this
nice?
point.
Okay,
You're-
I was like,
you're
are
a
they nice enough to
representative.
give me like good clothes? Okay, fine. Okay,
Yes.
all right. Okay.
You're not going to embarrass them
I'm
by looking like a schlub.
Unless I want to. No. I'm going to wear a. You know what? For the love of the game, I'm gonna wear the exact same dress as Mac is, except purple.
Okay.
They're taken from the same bitch's closet.
Okay. So all of you eventually make your way down, and you see these new faces. You see a Theron, who is younger than even Seraphine, and then you see the oldest sister as well, Elira. And again, as you kind of enter down, Abe, you see this spitting image of your mother there. Her hard eyes kind of look towards you. Ah, I'm assuming you're our brother?
Aberama.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, though I doubt you're as happy to be here as I am to have you here.
It's good to tie up loose ends.
Is that what you're here to do? Are you tying
No.
up loose ends?
No. I'm here to ask questions.
What are your questions, brother?
You're not the one I have to ask.
No, but I am the one who will be head of this household once mother and father pass.
I am older than you, right?
You are. But you haven't been around for the last 100 years.
Only not by choice.
How old are you exactly?
It's a good question. Time passed differently in hell.
It does, that's why I'm asking.
I don't have a solid answer.
So I may not be your youngest sister anymore.
Still the firstborn. Otherwise you would have been in hell.
I think we can both appreciate that I was not.
Can we?
Her eyes kind of slowly turn towards you, Mac, at the grunt. Trust me, brother. You may be happy that you weren't here for these last Near 200 years.
Oh, no, I agree with you with that. You see, my mother didn't abuse me. Good to meet you, sister.
Hmm. We'll see. It's at this point a older man, even older than you, Aberama, makes his way down. His tanned skin, long black hair kind of streaked with silver. These looking at them initially, they look cold. The gray of his eyes kind of giving off this coldish demeanor. But the corners, you can see there are smile lines. Etched by years of a face, twisted in smiles. This beautifully, neatly trimmed beard, broad shoulders, matching yourself. Several old scars kind of decorating his face and neck. You see an old black thorn walking stick at his side as he kind of uses it to help himself walk towards the table. As his eyes land upon you, Abe, you see a smile that looks natural on his face, that has been there for decades, etch its way across. You're finally home, hey son?
I'm sorry. I don't know you.
I'm sorry you don't. You couldn't, until you're ready, if ever. My name is Aaron.
Good to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. Can we please sit, son? I want to hear all about your life so far.
I kind of like take a step and I pull out a chair and like wait for Mac to sit. Like offer it for Mac.
He kind of like glances at. I glance at Abe and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Being polite.
Okay. I slowly sit down in the chair and I just like stare at the table, not saying a word, studying all the placement of all these forks and knives. Thank you.
I look at the other two. Very, very anxious to be the one that sits. Sitting makes it real. As they say. A well-known phrase.
Ooh.
You see your father kind of just beaming as you let Mac sit down and pull the chair out for her. A bit of knowledge and insight behind his eyes as he watches. Son, Aberama, I apologize. Please introduce me to your friends.
This is Miss Mac. Technically, she is my employer and has been for years. I worked for her band for a while until we've just recently made a new one. This is Fog, a very good friend of mine. Makes a great beer. Highly recommend it.
Oh, I'm more than happy to try.
And this is Carol the Meat Man.
Carol.
This is Marivel. Sorry, inside joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed
Hero
it.
looks like she wants to die. Sorry, excuse me. I look like I want to die.
Marivel, is it? Why the meat man?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be very fond of people calling me it, but I don't, so I don't care.
Okay. Miss Mac, it is a pleasure to meet you. Thank you wholeheartedly for employing my son, who I myself have not been able to support up until this point.
Pleasure's all mine, first of all, for meeting you. He is my favorite person in the entire world.
He's in my top 7 as well. As he kind of looks towards all his children.
This actually makes me laugh. And I'm like covering my mouth so it's a little more ladylike. That's an excellent joke, sir. I loved that.
Hopefully I can prove it to him soon.
I'm just like, after finally taking a seat, like as this is being said, I'm just like grinding my fingers across the table, like trying my best to like keep a smile and be like, oh, I'm here just for a dinner party. I'm fine. But like my fingers are just like carving into the wood.
Yeah.
Man, it's just like a real family Thanksgiving.
No! Oh no, no.
I look at my dad and I go, who did you vote for? Sorry.
No!
Gary Johnson. Big Dick Gary Johnson.
Jesus.
Okay. He kind of turns towards you, How has studies been going with Seraphine?
It's been very good. Yes. She casted a very big spell today.
Congratulations, daughter. I know, Dad, but I was, you know me. Just a basic spell.
Yeah, it was not a basic spell. She casted Fireball.
So, no, I did not. I cast Firebolt, Dad. It was fine. Just Firebolt.
That's what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Did you say Fireball?
What's the word I'm looking for? 1 second. Real life. What's it called when you have a speech impediment?
Stutter?
No.
Stroke?
Bruh.
I wish.
No, I guess it's never mind, doesn't matter. I just messed up my words.
Oh yeah, are you thinking of Tourette's?
No, what?
Oh.
Guys,
That's what they said in the chat.
Like a slip of the tongue?
No,
Speaking
I
of
don't know.
tongue
I don't know.
slipping.
It's like when you like slur your words together because you have a speech impediment. That's all I mean. Like
Lisp?
Lisp?
yes, yeah. I was gonna blame it on a lisp.
Anyways, so he kind of looks towards you. Are you okay?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Everything is going very well. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Okay, Hiro, please. be careful, please?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Kind of leans back in his chair, takes a goblet off the counter, and sips at it a bit. It's at this point, you all have a few moments to yourself if there's anything you want to discuss before the lady of the house makes their way in.
Am I sitting next to you, Doug?
Yeah, I'd probably have sat down
Okay.
next to you.
Okay. I notice that Abe is struggling to maintain composure. So I'm going to just sneakily just reach underneath his hand and intertwine our fingers, and I'm just gonna like look at him from the corner of my eye.
I just nod back, like, knowing that you're there and understand, and I'm just trying my best. I smile very big, especially, like, odd coming from Abe, who generally keeps his composure. But
I'm gonna glance at Hiro, and I'm gonna be like, well, you look lovely.
Thank you. You as well. You all look quite dashing. Where am I? Am I sitting at the table next to like Seraphine or?
I
where
would
am
assume
at?
so.
Okay, cool.
You could, I
Um,
mean, if there's someone you want to be sitting next to, you could just easily say that's who you're sitting next to.
No, I don't care. I just wanted to know where it was
Okay.
at. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of nod, and I kind of start trying to tuck my wings back a little bit further to try to like straighten up a little bit, trying to look prim and proper.
I will say, as you are seated between Seraphine, and as he has made it kind of approached after, Kalen takes a seat on the other side of you. Something he's done probably a few times at this point since you've been hired by the estate. Okay. As a few moments pass by and greetings are established and everyone is introduced to one another, eventually you see the house guard make their way into the room. Two of them taking positions just outside the door on either side. The door is pulled open by one of them, introducing the lady of the house. Let me bring up my thing here. Lady of the house, Alcua Devala, Miss Shaylee Nightlock, and the last daughter of the house, Miss Lyra Nightlocks. You see a small child, probably in human years about 8 years old, walking beside Shyla. Warm golden brown skin, long dark hair with these subtle copper highlights, these bright green emerald eyes. Very small frame with these delicate elven features. Her ears longer. She's wearing the traditional emerald and gold nightlock colors in this cute little dress that kind of fluffs out at the bottom. You see, as she is kind of gripping her mother's hand, the various splashes of colors of pinks and a blue and various bits of paint that is kind of splashed across her hands through her various kind of activities. Not at all unusual for her. She's constantly covered in paint, in it being one of her kind of the way she occupies her time. Though she is pretty, I mean, her being actually 54 years old, she's pretty adept at painting. And she puts out some
The fucking
impressive painting.
child?
Yeah.
we're elves, we're weird.
It's true.
It's yay big.
Yeah, about the size of an 8-year-old. So just probably
Like a
around
human
4 feet.
8-year-old.
A little bit. Okay, 4
Yeah.
feet. Holy shit. Okay.
But she's a very accomplished painter, though the maturity level is about that of an 8-year-old.
Should we go wash our hands?
No, I don't want to wash my hands. Is that him, Mom? I want to meet him. Are you my brother? She kind of runs over to you as she pulls her fingers away from her mother. Are you my brother? Mom said you came back. It's been so long. I didn't even know you existed.
That seems to be going around. Don't worry about it.
She said you made a big sacrifice to make sure I was okay, and I want to say thank you.
I kind of like glance over at my mother and then like with a knowing expression, and then glance back at the daughter and just go, I would do it 100 times over.
That's what she said you'd say.
How about we go wash our hands, sweetheart? Then we can definitely
I don't
talk
want to
all
wash
night.
my hands. I already washed them 3 times. The paint won't come off.
I'll help you, baby. Come on. And I'm gonna kind of stand up and walk over, and I'm not gonna try to pick up the 8-year-old that is apparently fucking 4 feet tall. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go wash our hands. We'll be right back.
She kind of grabs your hand and is pulled off by you
Yeah.
as Lady Shyla kind of finds her seat. It being pulled out by one of the house guards, she takes a seat at the head of the table next to her husband, who is at her left-hand side. So, where were we? I believe we had something to discuss. Aberama, I'm sure you have questions, and I'll do my best to answer them.
We are trying to find more information on a demon.
What question do you have about them?
Any sort of information. We needed leads. This demon is new and has dealings with the one that you dealt with, who shall remain nameless. We're looking for Moloch.
Well, I didn't make a deal with any demon named Moloch. I made a deal with a devil, because they're the only ones that make deals. I see education was not part of your training.
No.
Before that can hit, I'm gonna walk back in with the kiddo and be like, "All right, sweetheart, let's get sit down."
Oh,
Look at her all
God.
tucked into her chair. Yeah, I'll brush her hair back a little bit, and then I'll push her in, and then I'll go sit down, and then I'll realize the tense situation in the room and shut the fuck up.
I was raised in a swamp by a hag and a devil in his army. So no. I taught myself how to read and write. Years later.
Well, I'm glad at least the family traits of intelligence were passed down.
And clearly the looks, people keep telling me we look very similar.
Lucky you.
I'm not so sure.
The Lady of the Last Bloom was the first to make a deal with me. The Gilded Advocate was the second. I traded you twice to protect this family and to protect this city.
I can't imagine that pleased the individuals that made the deal,
They were two
especially knowing
separate
how I was
deals.
raised. They stole each other. They stole me from each other quite often, and they seemed to dislike each other very much.
Well, what do you expect from fays and fiends?
Kindness, for one. At least from the Fae.
I apologize, but I'm going to take a quick break because I got to pee real bad.
Okay.
Sorry. Back. Hello, everyone. We're back. Okay. Where were we?
Asking questions.
By all means, please continue with your inconsequential questions.
We can just leave. If
No,
you'd rather that. You're the one that asked us to stay.
of course.
If you don't want to
you're my
help,
son.
then you don't
No,
have
I'm
to.
here to help, son. You are still my son. And I'm proud of you for returning here. This
You're the
is
only
your
person
home.
that I know that made deals with devils, and we're dealing with devils to save the world. I'm sure you're not so remote that you've heard that the great dragon died. About the giant hole in the sky that sucked the castle away.
I have heard rumors of Ankarel being destroyed. What do you know of it?
We were there.
When you say you were there, were you the one who destroyed the city, or just watched it all happen?
I look over at Fog for a second, then take a breath and look back. And we were with the dragon when the hole opened, but we're not the ones that destroyed it. We did our best to save them.
Interesting. Though correlation and causation seem to be a little bit skewed here.
I'm trying very hard to have a normal conversation. It seems like you don't want to have one.
Ah, I'm trying, son. But at this point, you are still but a stranger. And I wonder what it is you want in my house.
Just a moment ago, I was your son and you wanted to help so dearly.
Why are you here, Aberama?
I said, we're dealing with devils, and you're the only one that I know that dealt with a devil and walked away scot-free.
Yes, but again, I do not know the Moloch that you speak of.
But the devil you made a deal with, how hard would it be to make a connection with him?
Not much at all.
All you have to do is sacrifice another one?
No. I still have a
Well,
connection with him.
Perhaps you can introduce us.
Well, what would be in it for me?
Helping your lovely son. Your firstborn.
Very well. But I think a few questions need to be answered first. How has your life been, Aberama?
Hard.
How so?
Every few months of my childhood, I was kidnapped by either an imp or a fairy, taken to a different home and raised in a completely different manner. I was raised by one to be a druid to take care of the woods and all of nature and teach lessons of peace and sovereignty, then taken to the fiery pits of hell and trained how to be a killer and a monster and a destroyer of things. I then escaped, met my closest friends, and watched them die. I have killed many men who did not deserve it, and many more who have.
So, you've become a true Nightlock then.
Do I get added back into the will?
That could be arranged. You hear, as she says that, you hear a squeak come from Elira, being the now oldest and presumably heir apparent.
Mm.
Mother, surely you speak in jest. She kind of shoots a piercing glance towards her. Who exactly is this to you? And she kind of turns her gaze towards Mac.
The person who found me when I came into this world, whether she knows it or not.
Surely
Who
you
I will
don't
stand by until I die.
Surely you don't see me ignorant enough not to see a connection between the pair of you, beyond some stray puppy being adopted. As she says that, her eyes pierce you, Mac.
I'm trying so hard not to chip a tooth because my jaw is so clenched. Like Mac, like me as Mac is just like jaw clenched and like just a very tight smile. Because she knows if she shows teeth, it's about to be a verbal evisceration.
Is food on the table?
Not yet.
We haven't even gotten to dinner yet.
Nightmare.
I'm waiting, Abe. Aberama. Who is she to you?
She is someone I care about more than anyone else in this world.
Would you sacrifice your heart for her?
With you, I find myself wary of the wordings like I did with the Fae.
I'm just seeking to see if you understand.
Again, dearest matron, I do not hold your choice against you. I am not here out of spite or hate or trying to end things. Were it up to me, I wouldn't even be here. But when we were dealing with devils, you were the only name I could think of. And in the moment, I had to do something, and I am not someone who doesn't do anything.
Good to know. She kind of raises a finger and snaps. And as she does, several servants kind of enter in, laying down trays in front of all of you before lifting off lids to food, exquisite in preparation. There is a variety of meats, both red and white. There is fruits and vegetables of all variety. And there's drinks poured. One such drink, as it is brought to the table, the servant that brings it over kind of presents it to you. Marvel, being the first, kind of closest to where he stands. This is a claw wine created by adventurers out in the Shattered Teeth region of Exandria and brought over on several ships. It's said to be quite good and exotic. Care for a glass?
I kind of just wave him. I'm not much of a drinker, I will pass.
Bows his head slightly to you before moving on, giving all of the rest of you the option, pouring for whoever so desires.
I take a glass, down it, and wait for him to fill it up again.
Okay. Quickly refills it for you. You see Shaylee?
Shaylee?
Thank you. Shaylee. I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Love you, buddy.
You just see her kind of like play around with her food with her fork before eventually bringing up a bit of carrot to her lips and ingesting it. Well, I'm going to need something to trade when it comes to deals with devils. Anything you would care to trade for your information you'd require?
I mean, you have 6 other kids, don't you?
I have 5 other children, and I think I've sacrificed enough of their lives.
Until somebody gives you a better offer.
For someone who says they're not bitter about things, you seem awfully bitter, Aberama.
No, it's just funny to poke.
Well, you have your savior to poke later. For now, let's remain cordial at least.
I slowly slip my hand out of Abe's and grab the wine glass in front of me and just take a slow sip before setting the glass back down and being like, so what was the name of the devil you made a deal with?
I see education did not lie in your history?
I would rather not hear his name again.
Well, his name was never given to me. Being protected as most of their ilk is.
Well, I could always ask my father.
And who exactly would your father be, dear?
Isn't that obvious?
Why would that be obvious to me? What
Well,
your
looks like
poor,
education
apparently
doesn't
poor
lay in your
mother-
wheelhouse. If you couldn't tell what kind of demon I was.
I don't occupy myself with the inner fuckings of devils. So whatever your mother fucked to produce you, not really my concern.
Oh no, I'm actually an elf.
You look like it.
Mm. See, my father's Asmodeus.
I'm sure there's been plenty of your ilk that has claimed that.
There's an imp probably in this room. Watching me. Reporting it back to my father.
Oh, imp!
Hero starts looking around for the imp.
Oh, imp! Where are you, great imp of Asmodeus?
You won't find him.
I bet. That's
Not
convenient.
at your beck and call.
Then
See-
go ahead, great daughter of Asmodeus. Call your little imp. Oh,
For
maybe,
someone all powerful.
maybe. I think maybe you shut the fuck up in my house. The angel we have seated here is scaring them away. Maybe that's it. Maybe they can't appear here because of the angel around.
Fine, you want to trade? I've got 3 soul coins.
I don't trade in soul coins.
Sounds like a you problem.
Sure, says the woman looking for something from me.
No, I'm not looking. For someone all powerful, why would we need to trade anything to meet a devil?
Why would you come to my house if you didn't?
What do you want?
I want you to return home, Aberama. This is your home. The deals made are completed. You can return home now. Live in the sacrifice your years have spent. And join us. Mother, is he really planning on coming back? As much as Aberama, I understand that may be confusing for you. You will not be taking over the family if you are to return. Unfortunately, your upbringing is going to probably prohibit that, but you can live in this house. I'll find a presentable woman for you, if that's what you shall desire. Maybe her attention shifts towards you, Hiro. Hiro, maybe we raise your standing.
My standing?
Would you be so inclined to marry my son? Get you a proper house It would do our family
uh,
good to have a little bit of angelic blood in our line.
It's a very, very kind offer. I barely know him, and
Fucking
Deal.
peasants.
Deal. I take your deal.
Very well. Hero, congratulations, you are now engaged.
I'm what?
Engaged, dear.
Okay. I mean,
Thank-
yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Now, should I kick this one out now, or did you want to say your goodbyes first? One last romp in the stables, as they say.
I believe that they need to be introduced with the demon to make sure that the deal is set.
Very well. I will set it up for later this evening.
I'm gonna stand up very abruptly and knock the chair out from underneath me on accident. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna write it again. I'm gonna say, I'm very sorry, very sorry. You know, I'm gonna run and use the restroom. And then I'm gonna accidentally knock over a whole thing of wine all over the table. I'm gonna shoot a wink at Mac and go, oh, I did not mean to spill that on you guys. And I'm gonna look at the mess that I just spilled all over Aberama and Mac. Let me go get something to help you clean that up. Did you guys want to use the restroom real quick?
I should freshen up.
I don't think there's enough hours in the day, dear.
Oh no, it's just to get away from the smell of massive cunt. And I stand up
You would know
smoothly
something about
and
that, wouldn't you?
follow. And I don't even give her a chance to say anything to my face.
Fair enough. So, Hiro and Mac, real quick before we shift over to them, Fog, Marvel, anything you guys want to do? Anything you want to add? You guys have been very quiet this session. I just want to make sure you guys are okay.
Good.
Okay. Abe, are you going to the restroom as well?
Yeah,
no?
you are.
Am I?
Bullies dug into every adventure.
Yeah, I
Kidding
guess
me? I
then.
just put my life on the line for you, you fuck. Come to the
Or
bathroom.
you winked at Mac. I didn't know that I was also being
It's
winked
true.
I spilled wine on you and on her.
at. Okay. Then I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I misunderstood.
Okay. So the three of you find yourselves in one of the many restrooms of the Nightlock Manor. Very large.
I'm going to start aggressively wiping down both of you.
We're all
and-
black. I'm not really fussed about it.
They're not even my clothes.
Either way, I did not. I mean, I did mean to, but what I'm
Hiro,
getting at is,
Are you trying to swap places with me? You get out with the other two. And leave. What's going on? What are you doing?
I'm giving you an excuse to get out with your boyfriend before he becomes my fiance.
Pete!
Listen, no one here's an idiot. I mean, they are, but not that much of one. You guys got something going, and I know that you've got something going, but you should go before he gets sucked into it.
We need to meet this demon. I made a deal that I don't intend to keep, just like she didn't keep hers. I know what I'm doing. I appreciate it, though.
She's gonna... sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna... like, suck in
some oxygen and kind of run my hands through my hair, and I'm gonna. You guys don't want to come back in here, and if she separates you guys, and it's not gonna go over well. You don't want to be here. Go while you can.
Abe, are we about to outsmart your mother?
I was raised by a fae. Deals are kind of my thing too.
Well, whatever your plan is, don't fuck it up.
To let you know though, with this deal, this is the best chance you have to get out as well.
I'm here by choice. I need the money.
I mean, as my fiance, I assume you get a good dowry.
I am not, the other woman and your guys' thing here.
I was joking.
Can't tell.
If you were around us more often, you'd understand.
Well, I'm here most often. Listen, just do whatever you gotta do, but making a deal with her is a huge mistake. And my eyes can tell that, by looking in my eyes, you can tell that I would know.
I could call my dad. Abe, what do you think?
That seems like a bad idea.
Let's keep it on the back burner.
Okay.
We're here to deal with people who deal with devils. Let's rely on the good things that I learned from my childhood instead. Just for now. When it goes to shit, inevitably.
I just go, you hear that, Dad? If it all goes to shit, you get to come see me and berate me for no reason. And I just throw that out into the ether.
I look at you like you're fucking crazy, and then I continue to clean you up a little bit. I should go clean the table. Take your time doing whatever you guys are gonna do. And then I bolt out very quickly because my new fiance is stressing me out.
Already?
I'm gonna go try to clean the table before I get in trouble for leaving the table like that for so long.
Okay.
I think your fiance's got cold feet.
I don't blame her. I'm pretty ugly. Let's head back.
We've had this talk.
Have we?
Be nicer to yourself.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Overarching theme of most of our talks.
Yeah. I go to head back into the dining room, but as I do, like I take off my jacket just so that the quills are on full display.
Okay. Packing up a slight bit. Fog and Marvel. As you're seated there, kind of everyone is a little awkward in this moment as this little bit of tension is being had among all of them.
Wine all over the table.
little awkward. But eventually the servants kind of come and clean things up for the table, and things are kind of returned to a sense of normalcy. There is a brief moment where all is quiet. And The household kind of turns their attention towards you, specifically the youngest of the Nightlocks. Oh. Are you a frog?
I'm a toad.
What's the difference between a frog and a toad?
Well, one teaches you to swim, and the other one eats you when you try.
Which one are you?
Would you like to go for a swim and find out?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, runs in the family. Understood. I like you, kid.
I like you too. You seem fun.
I can be. You know who's even more fun than I am?
My big brother.
No, that's the complete opposite. The one that is more fun than I am would be this one. And I point over to Marivelle. He can teach you all types of tricks.
The kitty man.
You've gotten a whole lot better at lying, Fog. I like that.
I've been...
I like the kitty man.
Also, I'm starting to understand a little bit more about you, not liking the name Meat Man. I can't say that to a kid with a straight face and not feel weird about saying it out loud.
You probably should. You hear the oldest sister kind of chirp up as she pulls a bit of meat to her mouth.
But Kitty Man. At least you know where that nickname would be coming from.
You are all awful at nicknames. Wow. You really
I think my nickname's really good.
Yeah, I didn't make the nickname. Don't look at me.
Wow, I feel really kind of like offended. He's being really mean. This is why I like Frogman better than Kitty Man.
Probably better for you as well.
As soon as you say that, like chest poked out, like hands on hips.
I'm sorry, Toadman. Toadman?
Remember, you don't know which one I am fully.
Well,
I could be a frog. I could be a toad.
The way you said it made me assume. I'm not stupid.
This is true. You are not stupid. As I say that, I put my hand on the table and start tapping my long nail and just constantly looking. You don't seem stupid at all.
It's very ominous.
What part?
I'm
You're scaring
54
the
years
child,
old.
Fog.
I'm not an idiot.
You're older than I am.
So,
Well,
are you being
you're
a
older
creep
than-
because your age?
You're older than one of us. So, how about this? You help me with something fun,
I like fun.
and I help you. And I help you with something equally fun.
As you say that, Fog and Marivelle, please both of you roll perception checks for me.
It's an 11.
Okay.
25.
Marivelle, you notice as you see something kind of crawling along the ceiling. For the briefest of moments, you think it's a rat, but rats wouldn't be upside down on the ceiling.
No, I don't know.
Maybe a spider. Spiders would be on the ceiling, but it's fucking big for a fucking spider. As you kind of turn up to look at it, you see this 5-digited mound of flesh, looking a lot like a hand, crawling along the ceiling before it drops directly onto one of the guards, the house guards. And you see it dive its fingers into his eye sockets and jam its wrist into his mouth. You see his hands grasp, desperately trying to pull it away. As the door opens, you see Hiro make her way inside to the room as another 2 hands drop down onto the guards that surround you all. And you can see about another half dozen crawling across the ceiling towards all of you. And that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
You son of a bitch, Joe!
Thank you.
Hands? I hope both sides of your pillow are warm tonight.
You're a sweetheart. That being said, I want to say thank you so much, first and foremost, to our amazing new guest who's joining us for these next bit of time. M, where are you? Who are you? Where can people find you? What are you doing?
I'm M. I don't do much except for Tales of Pantheons every other Tuesday on Tales of Pantheons, twitch.tv/Tales of Pantheons. I'm at Niere on everything for the most part. And yeah, it's nice to meet you guys. So exciting. I'm a little scared of the fucking hand thing that just dropped off the ceiling.
Watch a few episodes ago, you'll understand.
You'll catch up.
Yeah, I probably. Yeah, I'll catch up.
You'll catch on quick.
Let's Vile.
Who has stuff going on this week they want to shout out? Cam, what do you got going on?
I actually am doing a Pal World stream tomorrow. You can catch me at vampire_Camille here on Twitch. It will probably be around 7 Central, 5 Pacific, and I just have to remember my time zones, guys, and 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing some alpha hunting and dungeons randomly.
Okay.
It's how I've been grinding out all those levels. Just a hunch.
And where can everyone find you, Vampire Camille?
You can find me at vampire_Camille here on Twitch and on TikTok, and then at Vampire Camille TTV on Instagram.
Okay. Doug, how many episodes of Scions do we have left in season 2?
1. The next episode, so this coming Tuesday, is the finale of Chapter 2. Might be broken into 2 parts. I got carried away and wrote a lot. But hopefully I can get the day off work and go an extra hour to do it all in one session. But yeah, next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm not going to try to do the math to figure out the other ones, but 6 p.m. Pacific time.
8 p.m. Central.
8 p.m. Central. Will be the grand finale of Chapter 2, which I'm very excited for. Especially, I just recently, again, had a couple cool ideas that I'm really excited to put into play. So, at Tales of Pantheons on Twitch, yeah.
I've been catching
Pantheons.
up. I've been catching up on season 2. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely recommend. Tech, where are we at with Henhouse?
We are about a week out from finishing the manual. Every single time I finish something on the manual, there's another thing that somebody comes up to me and they're like, hey, change this because it doesn't fit. And I'm like, hell yes, thank you so much.
Yep.
So I'm also getting a lot of feedback from the different people that I have gotten in touch with about different cultures and different myths. Thank y'all so much for those who come to this show and send me all the messages and stuff like that. We have people literally from around the. I put out one post. We have people from literally around the world messaging me now to talk about their mythos and their lives and their cultures, and why they should be added to the game, or how I should portray them if I add them, and things like that. So fair warning for those who want to dive into Henhouse whenever the game comes out very soon. The game's here. There is so much content coming after. So just super, super ready. That being said, we were here first. 5 Stages of Gods, my webtoons that I have created, and the short stories that have been coming out. I'm about to start creating more of these short stories on 5 Stages of God, because I need to tell more of the story on Henhouse, or else people are going to look at me like, this doesn't make sense, and how do they correlate? That being said, also the more support y'all give there, the more I can step into making the voice acted version of 5 Stages of Gods, doing all the shorts and all of the webtoon episodes that we have coming out. We have another webtoons episode coming out at the end of this month. I believe it's episode not 10. It is episode 10. Voice actors that are already a part of this project, I am coming back to you. I've been talking to almost all of you. I'm coming back to you. Oh my God, there's so much work to be done, and you guys are going to love it, because there's so much crazy shit that you get to say that you probably wouldn't get to say on other shows. Speaking of other shows, there are a bunch of other shows that I'm going to be a part of soon. I will be able to give you names and stuff. I will also be hosting something that a lot of us have heard of, or a co-host of something a lot of us have heard of that I can't really talk about yet, but you know who you are, other people that are a part of that large project. So much love to y'all, and thank you, Joe, for having me on.
Okay. Jayke, where are we at? What do you got going on?
Very boring. I have nothing right now to
Okay,
share about
that's
anything in particular.
All right. I will not keep us any longer, because I know we're running a little long on the tooth here tonight. That being said, we'll be back Friday for another episode of Shattered Seas. Join us then. I've got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, remember, we love you, geeks. Good night.